Life and death is in the power of the tongue, but what does the Book of Proverbs mean by that? I found 71 verses and passages within Proverbs that deal with everything that comes out of our mouth. Slander, gossip, nagging, fighting, quarreling, you name it. If it comes out of our mouth, Proverbs talks about it. Remember, we're spending the rest of the year of 2023 digging through those 71. We've already looked at 40 of them that were standalone, pithy sayings. And now we are going to look at the sections of verses in Proverbs that don't seem to stand alone, that have a little more context to them. There are 32 of these sections. We're just going to walk slowly through them for the rest of the year. Listen, my sons, to the instruction of a father, and pay attention so that you may gain understanding, for I give you good teaching. Do not abandon my instruction. When I was a son to my father, tender and the only son in the sight of my mother, he taught me and said to me, let your heart take hold of my words. Keep my commandments and live. Acquire wisdom. Acquire understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not abandon her, and she will guard you. Love her, and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is acquire wisdom, and with all your possessions, acquire understanding. There is much life in those words as well. Words. Those words have life in them. The instructions of our Father have life in them. And the reason that he tells us is so we can gain understanding. And the Father tells us, let your heart take hold of his words. Keep his commandments and live. Acquire wisdom. Acquire understanding. These words are full of life. Those words aren't just repeated once in this passage. They're repeated twice. And in Jewish tradition, if something is repeated, it means these words are important. These words are full of life. Hi, Tiggy. Listen, my son, and accept my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I've instructed you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in upright paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered, and if you run, you will not stumble. Take hold of instruction. Do not let go. Guard her, for she is your life. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not proceed in the way of evil people. Avoid it. Do not pass by it. Turn away from it and pass on. Once again, life-giving words from the Father. The Father has instructed us in the way of wisdom to lead us in upright paths. That way, we won't trip over ourselves. We won't trip over doing things the wrong way without wisdom. Take hold of his instruction. Don't let it go. Guard it. For she is your life. Life-giving. The instructions are life-giving. And as always, thank you so much for being here today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there and click the bell if you want notifications. And make sure to hit that like button for me. And I will see you next time. Maranatha.